Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. In this video, I will be sharing my chicken and chickpea recipe with you all. Chicken and chickpea is a perfect combination of delicious flavours and textures, and I'm sure when you all try this recipe, you will love it too. This dish can be served alongside roti, chapati, naan, or even rice. For this recipe, you will be needing 1 onion, ginger and garlic. Today the ginger and garlic I'm using is the one that I've already frozen myself. I'm also adding in a tomato, 3 green chilies, chicken, chickpeas. You can use canned or fresh ones. I'm using boiled chickpeas as it will just help speed up the cooking process, and we also need some fresh coriander just to garnish at the end. In terms of the spices, we will need half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of red chili powder, half a teaspoon of crushed chili, 1.5 teaspoons of chickpea curry powder. You can always prepare your own one, or alternatively you can use store-bought ones too. You also need 1 pinch of nigella seeds, 1/3 of a teaspoon of coriander powder, 1/3 of a teaspoon of cumin seeds, and also 1/3 of a teaspoon of turmeric. As always, if you feel that this quantity of spices is not suited to your taste bud preferences, you can always adjust them. If you want to have the dish be more spicy, you can add in more spices. If you want it less spicy, you can always reduce the amount. As always, let's start by frying our onions. I have chopped my onions very roughly as they do not need to be neat. You'll notice for this dish, we actually need to fry our onions slightly more than normal until they start turning golden. Our onions are now starting to turn golden, as you can see, so we can add in our ginger and garlic now. We need to fry this properly. Now that my ginger and garlic has fried, let's add in our chicken. It does not matter if you add the chicken pieces in one by one or if you add them in all at once. Make sure you mix in the chicken properly. We can allow the chicken to fry for around 4 to 5 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to use my chopping machine to quickly chop up my tomatoes and my green chili. We need to get them as close to a paste-like consistency as possible. When the chicken and the onions have fried for 4 to 5 minutes, we can add in our tomato mixture. I'm also going to give this a good stir and allow this to cook for 1 to 2 minutes. Please do make sure to mix in the mixture properly. If at any point you feel that the dish is starting to burn, you can always add in a tiny bit of water. This will just help to reduce the temperature and will prevent the dish from burning. Now I'm going to add in all of the spices. As always, you can alter the amount you add to fit your personal preference. If you want the dish to be more spicy, you can always increase the amount of spices you add, or if you want it to be less spicy, you can reduce the amount you add. Chicken is starting to become very appetizing and tempting, however it's not quite fully cooked yet. I'm going to cook the chicken for a further 15 to 20 minutes, however your chicken may take some more time or may take less time, so please do keep an eye on it. Our chicken is somewhat fried now, so I'm going to add in my boiled chickpeas and stir them. You can also choose to add fresh chickpeas, but you'll have to add them in a tiny bit earlier because they do take longer to cook. Now that our chickpeas have cooked, I'm going to add in some water just so that the chicken is covered. This will now cook to become gravy-like. So if you want the curry to be more watery, you can add in more water. However, if you want it to be slightly thicker, you can add in less water. If you're eating this with rice, I'd recommend that you add in more water so that you can have more of a gravy to cover your rice. However, if you're eating it with roti or chapati or naan, I'd recommend to add in slightly less water because you don't need it to be that runny. At this point, I'm going to add in a full green chili. However, you do not have to add this in if you do not want to. Our dish has been cooking for a few minutes now, so let's have a look at it. Wow, it really does look remarkable. I'm now going to garnish the dish with some fresh coriander. Let's start making the rotis now because I'm today eating this dish with roti. However, as I've said previously, you can also enjoy this with a variety of options, for instance rice, chapati, naan, or like me, even choose to have roti. So here it is guys, our dish is finally ready to be eaten. If you like this recipe, please do hit the thumbs up button, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. I hope you do try this recipe, and please do let me know in the comment section down below how you found it. Thank you so much for watching, see you next time, bye!